splitter. And then this. Where should I put this? Where should I put this? I just felt like he would be so disappointed. So I just said motherfucker. I'm putting all of my weight on this board. Has the Jackson, and then we have to rebuild the wall back up once we tear it down, so. Hey! Oh.
I'm a man.
What a weird way to live life. Just to like care about what people might think of you if they met you. Hey, so I've had a couple days off and I've been really soaking up the rest period. But today's Thursday and I'm feeling a little motivated to actually get some projects done. So we're gonna focus on cleaning up the basement and throwing away a bunch of stuff that we no longer need, can't be donated, scrap wood, things like that. And then this weekend, Josh and I will work on taking down our wall. So this is what we're working with. So over here, we've got obviously our workout equipment, but behind that, we have boxes, we have old paint cans, a bunch of recycling. We've got some random pieces of sheetrock and replacement board for a drop ceiling. And then just on the other side of my air compressor, we have more recycling and a pallet that needs to be thrown out. And under that pallet is actually a big square hole. I'll try to insert a picture once we have it clean that we will backfill with cement later on. And this side is going to be the side that needs the most love. So basically, from this pole over and this way, it's probably 80-90% Josh and I's stuff that we brought over from Oregon. Some stuff that we kept from the original household, which if I can find an old school little clip of what this basement looked like when we did a walkthrough, it was packed. They did not get rid of anything, and I kept some of the stuff thinking like, oh, maybe I'll enjoy it. And now after having about 2 years, almost year and a half really here, I don't want it anymore, and I just really want to clean this space up and declutter. So that's this side. This way, let me grab you. Whoop. This is our tool pile, and this is both some of mine, but 90% is what we inherited in the sale. So there is a ton of like antique, let's see if I can show you, like rusted saws. I thought about keeping them and like hanging them up as wall art, but I just don't give a shit anymore, to be quite frank. And the local antique shops, I think there's 2 secondhand stores here, and they probably have like 50 of these. So I think it's just time. It's just time to part with it. So yeah, I'm gonna put on some music in my ears, and then I'm just gonna do a little time lapse and see how much I can do. We have our dumpster out front, so I will essentially have to walk everything. Let me take you on the walk actually. Down and up, oops, that path I shoveled to the dumpster. So, needless to say, I have a lot to do. Josh is working all of this week, so I am just gonna try to get a little head start on it. Do kind of the lighter lifting stuff, and then he's going to help me this weekend with well, come on down then. He's gonna help me later on with the wall and that more heavy lifting. All right, we're gonna start just kind of tidying up this space so I can come in and out a little easier. And then I'm just not sure how to organize anything yet. I think that's why I'm feeling a little, where should I put this? Where should I put this? So honestly, what I really need to do is build some shelving to put shit on, but I can't do that until the wall has the jacks in, and then we have to rebuild the wall back up once we tear it down. So I think I'm just getting too far ahead of myself, and I just need to declutter. Nothing is gonna have a permanent home right now. Okay. So I wanted to reassure you guys that we did our due diligence, and these temporary supports didn't have any weight on them, but I was just being really careful and taking them down because there is a square like steel plate at the top that if I were just to knock it over, it could have fallen and hit me. So yeah, we are being totally safe over here. Okay, so we have this side done. I just have a little pile of my tools, but aside from that, I need to run to Walmart and get a new filter for my shop vac because it keeps shooting out dust and I can't handle that. So I'm just gonna give you a quick little tour, and then I think our personal stuff that was in this box or this area, I'm gonna just have Josh do it with me this weekend when we start to take down the wall, because my back is sore and I have therapy in like an hour and a half, so I kind of want to get this tidied up before therapy, or at least get the filter, so then after therapy I can vacuum and tidy everything up. So here we go. So this is all clean. I have just a little pile of stuff up there. I think I'm gonna build, I don't know if I want to build a table here, like a workbench, like an L shape. And then I could have like a swing out second L from this wall that comes out like that. Or if I should just move to this side and just have this whole wall right here. But the window poses a problem, so I think this corner will still be better for like a little workshop area. And then essentially all of this stuff will have a home and won't just be like piled on top of each other. And then in the sunroom, we just have recycling. I don't want to take up our garbage space just yet, so I'm just going to put that in the car so we can just drop it off at the recycling center. And then we have just our extra sheetrock and wood. And this is a box of old vinyl that we inherited that I just want to go through and make sure there's nothing super cool in there. But this whole space is now ready for demo. And then over here, I moved the pallet. I'll have to eventually kind of make all of these rocks the same level before we pour new concrete. Worst case scenario is that I can move those out into the garden area and they can kind of be like little footstones. Not cute footstones, obviously, but at least they will be used. There will be a purpose for them. So, okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go and see you on the next one. Bye. All right, we are ready to get started taking down the first layer of the wall. So let's get going. To clean up that and then try to rip off at least one or two of the tongue and groove just to see how hard it is for tomorrow, and then I'm going to move back to getting this black layer off just because it's so easy, and then we'll do another round of cleanup, and then it should hopefully be ready for tomorrow to do the whole thing. Ugh. There's an absurd amount of like insect nests and shit in between the layers. I still haven't cleaned out the baby bird up there. Baby bird skeleton, I should say. It's been up there for a while. It's bones and feathers, so. Okay. Till I get you back, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make sure I get all the nails, so if Cooper follows me down again, I don't have to worry about his toes. I could worry about myself, but like, what's the point in that? Alright, I think let's try to take down one or two of these just to see how hard it is with those fat nails. And then we'll just move on to that side. Don't judge me if this is really fucking hard because I haven't worked out in forever and my grip strength is like 1. This is not my favorite flavor. I'm not about to waste it. Excuse me. Guy, but good lord, it's a fat nail. I'm assuming when you install it, you go from the floor up. I can't tell which is going to be the best way to do it. I don't know. Josh and I have been watching Outdoor Boys a lot lately. It's like our kind of comfort show before bed. And that and where you camp, really. I just felt like he would be so disappointed because I just said motherfucker. I was like, what a weird way to live life, just to like care about what people might think of you if they met you. And then this. So I was able to break one board and kind of wedge it open, but now I'm trying to stand on it to just get it to pop off the wall, and she's in there really good. Like, I'm putting all of my weight on this board and I'm so scared it's like gonna snap or hurt me or something. Oh man, I'm feeling a draft come from there now. There we go. Oh my gosh. One nail. I gotta avoid. Oh my gosh. Okay, well hopefully once I get this one board out, the rest will be easier, but this is a pain in the ass. I don't know how to better freaking get this thing off the no, I got a splinter. Ow, I can see it. Excuse me. Come on, you dick. Got it. Don't give up on your dreams. You can make it. I could have started at the top, but the problem is that the very top post, this is weird. I feel like I'm in jail. The very top post is behind those rafters, or framing for the upper level, so I can't get all of the nails to get the top one off. So I was thinking working from the bottom up, and that was the one that was the most loose. So here we go. Let's try to get one more. Much easier. It's this back corner too. Oh, that's my fingers, dum-dum. I feel like I'm cranking on my back. Oh. A little too confident. I'm wondering if it would have been smarter to do the other side. I was trying to leave the insulation for last, but now I'm wondering if I should have done that so I could get to probably where it's nailed in the corner. Wow. All right. Whew, I am white. This is where we're ending. I just did a couple boards and cleaned up. I have therapy in an hour and I'd love to take a shower and get all this dust off. And then I think we'll be in good shape because the black wall part takes like no time at all. And ow, I definitely have a sliver. I can't see it though. Anyway, this is gonna take the longest, the tongue and groove. So I'm really not worried about the rest for tomorrow. Josh and I are gonna have to figure out that window because I've seen them installed, so I have an idea of how to take them out. That is a super soft idea though, because sorry, I'm so burpy. I really don't know what I'm doing. So that's it for now. We're just gonna clean up and finish the rest tomorrow. So see you then. Okay, we are gonna go start helping Joshua. He got a little bit of a head start this morning, and hopefully you're gonna be just fine. You are gonna be just fine, cutie. Hopefully it'll be nice and quick. I'm gonna try to just go in my t-shirt because last time I got pretty hot, so I can always throw one on, but got my beanie on so stuff isn't getting in my hair. And then I just need to get the other pair of gloves, glasses for when we do the installation portion of it. Oh, come on. All this, if I can't rip this, we're gonna go do that. You guys gonna be okay? You're gonna be okay without us? For just a little bit, Roro? You gonna be okay, Roni? Look at all that majestic hair. My gosh. Okay. This is just for work. This is for work. Are you okay if I have the camera recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Hot.
I actually made a decent amount of progress.
Yeah.
The only part I'm struggling with
Yeah,
is
this corner.
left corner. So I was almost thinking like,
That's what I was
let's get
telling
them
you.
all like this, and then we'll just saw along the left-hand side.
I was thinking that too, either saw or do the insulation and then try to get it from that side.
Yeah. And maybe we get everything really well except for that part.
Yeah. I'm gonna squeeze it real fast.
Watch out for nails.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get them, but
That's okay.
like there's still so many.
Yeah.
So I think I can just keep doing this if you wanted to help with like taking stuff out.
That's the boring part though. show you what I was doing with it. You guys, we did it! Woo! Look at these studs. The subplate is so rotted, it's actually really scary, but my camera battery is about to die, so I'm just gonna turn it off. We're gonna shower, send a picture to our contractor guy, and see if we need to do anything else, but otherwise, I think we're done. Good morning, guys. I realized I was editing this video that I didn't have like a final conclusion of after we got our posts in, so I wanted to include that, and then we'll end this video. So these are the metal jacks that we got installed, and there's 3, so there's one there, then one at the far end, and essentially what these jacks are doing is they're acting as the supporting wall, taking all of the weight of the house. So technically we can start taking down these 2x4s and the rest of the framing. We just haven't done that yet because we don't have our dumpster anymore and there's really no place to put them, so we've just been letting it chill. And then instead of building this wall back up, because one of the biggest concerns was in the winter, the sunroom portion of the house doesn't insulate super well, so we were going to put sheetrock and stuff back up and basically insulate one side of the wall and then finish putting the other side of the wall up. However, sorry, I need to pay attention to where my camera's at. However, we really like the openness and we really like the way that it is now. So we're basically just going to, we signed up for a program where we live that helps with grants and stuff to make sure that your house is energy efficient. So we had that guy come by, see our progress. We redid our quote on what we're planning to do for further just energy efficiency. And one of the biggest things is focusing on this corner, that dreaded corner, and making sure that it's not letting in too, and make sure that it's not letting in too much cold air, which we're getting into the summer, so it shouldn't be a big deal until next winter. But with that said, you want it to be energy efficient. So yeah, these are the poles. And I did want to show just how horrible this was the sill plate before. So the sill plate is the transition between your foundation and then your studs and how everything attaches, like the walls attaching to your sill plate essentially. In our house, our sunroom was not added on. This would have been the exterior wall, so they just did it not super great and it rotted out, which our house is 112 years old. But as you can see, it is rotted. I'm trying to sit just right in the middle of this post. But yeah, so we finally finished this project. I don't really know. I don't know what's next. Yeah, I don't know what's next, but I really need to finish my cabinet. I took it down. I did not like it, so we're gonna redo that eventually. But in the meantime, thank you guys for watching and liking, subscribing, commenting, doing all the things, because I have a great 9 to 5. I'm very lucky in that I work for a really great company, but I don't want to be stuck at my desk anymore. I don't want out. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good rest of your day, and then I will see you on the next one. Oh, this is the reflection of my watch.